But ladies, how has? Give me 3 words. Okay.
Yes.
Huh. Okay. Let's do it.
Okay. And we also have the one, the only AJ Sapo. Hands applause. This one is a hands applause. Yeah.
Yeah, we're crazy like that. So yes, guys, how has? No, I don't want to ask how your week has been. How's your year been?
Hey, that's a loaded question.
Three words to describe your year.
Transformative, exciting, and reflective, I would say.
Okay.
Transformative, exciting, and reflective. I would use
Very
those
interesting.
3 words.
Miss Jude.
Yeah.
3 words for your year.
I think I'll still go by the reflective. Educational. The third one, it's a whole lot of mixed feelings. I'll still choose educator.
Okay.
I've learned so many things this year.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you learn that Nipa ye cobra?
Nipa ye strong cobra.
Strong.
Very strong cobra.
Everybody's with you for their own personal benefit.
Honestly.
Oh my. 3. I would pick transformative, definitely.
Okay. Better start picking your own words.
Oh wow. It's like that. The year hasn't even ended, Helen. It hasn't ended.
I've also had a very shady year, so hands applause.
Oh my goodness.
So I know, listen, borrow.
Transformative, tasking.
Oh yeah,
Tasking,
I see. I can confirm that.
But blessed.
Blessed,
Yeah.
nice,
I think at the end of it, there's the little things that matter, and then you take account of everything. You realize, I'm in a good place. I'm in a good place.
Yeah, it's been a good year. A lot of self-assurance as well. It's nice that the older you get, the more confident you become, especially as a woman, right? I think about the stuff that I used to put up with in my 20s, and like, you can't catch me now indulging in nonsense. I have no time for it. So that's also quite nice to keep growing in yourself and being more confident in yourself. That's always a nice feeling.
I can agree. I can agree. Well, today we'll be speaking about long distance relationships.
Oh my God.
Have you had a long distance
My
relationship?
longest relationship on this planet was a long distance relationship.
Stop it.
London to Canada.
What?
Yes.
All the way.
All the way.
And how did you make it happen? How did you make it work?
God, it was a very tumultuous relationship in of itself. The distance didn't also help, especially things like trust. So long distance relationships, unless you have a definite plan and it's a short to medium term plan, I don't recommend at all. I wouldn't recommend a long distance relationship, but maybe at the time as well, I was way too young to shoulder the burden of a long distance relationship. Maybe if I was a bit older, it would be different. But also, I mean, getting to know somebody also means seeing them in the flesh, and like, there's things you simply will not know if they're miles away. I don't know, not being in the same vicinity as the person you're getting to know. I don't think it's a good idea.
Okay.
I don't think it's. People can be very different when they're very far away. You don't get to know somebody as deeply as you should until you're much closer. Some people are very honest, and some people won't keep it real with you, and they can hide certain things when they're not with you. So as for long distance, but 1 star, 1 out of 5. Would not recommend.
I would not recommend.
You wouldn't?
No.
Have you ever had?
Yeah, I have nothing good to say about long distance.
Oh, nothing good.
Whoa.
It was good whilst it lasted, because you learn to trust the person who doesn't trust anything about you. I think that was when iPhone had come.
Eesh.
The guy got me one,
Eesh.
and I was being monitored. And this is
my
the
goodness.
I didn't even know that he was monitoring me through the phone.
Oh no.
So you be in a car, you call, what are you doing there? And I'm turning around looking for who? Like, is this guy looking for me? Like, what's going on? And I trusted him to that extent that I thought, oh, he's not doing anything. But,
Yes, but he was rather the one low down,
it was
dogging
the
you.
longest relationship, as he said, because you think, oh,
Yes,
he's
everything's
just,
perfect. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
You
Ooh.
realize it's just the worst thing.
A long distance relationship. Oh, we have two stories that are quite interesting, especially in this dirty December
It is
period.
dirty December.
And we're counting down to a 3FM All White Party!
How many days to go now? Is it
We
what,
have
9?
officially 9 days to the 3FM All
Oh my
White
God, that's too
Party.
far. I'm going to be sleeping with my outfit laid out next to me on the 27th.
I like it.
In preparation for the 28th.
You
I
know
wish
it.
it was happening tomorrow.
No.
But 9
Yeah.
days to go.
9 days to go.
We can wait.
And we have a big announcement. A very big announcement.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining the ranks. I'll give you a teaser shortly.
Okay.
But we'll tease you at the end of the show, so you have to stay on to the end of the show.
Absolutely.
And we'll give you a teaser of who is joining the ranks of the 3FM All White Party. But let's get into the stories for today. We have a certain gentleman who will have two stories actually, a lady and a gentleman.
Okay.
So the gentleman is saying that, hi ladies, my name is Dennis. I may seem paranoid, but I don't know if I really am. So I'm in a relationship with a lady which is quite long distance. She's in Canada, I'm in the UK, but she's coming to Ghana for the Christmas. And I am unable to join her. However, I am trying to tell her not to come myself. Because I am a little apprehensive that she might end up meeting someone else on this trip.
Oh, she will.
The fact remains that even though we
will.
love each other completely and we really want to be with each other, the distance also has a bit of a problem. I suspect that she may have someone else also in the country she's in, which is in Canada. So I'm afraid that she might rather be meeting up with this gentleman in Ghana. Am I weird to be having these issues? Am I being unreasonable asking her to stay in her cold country instead of going to her sunny Ghana, coming to Ghana, and then meeting up with friends and family? Do you advise?
The winters in Canada are better.
Oh,
They're better.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, what would you prefer? Minus 10 degrees in December in Montreal, or a good 28, 29 sunny in Accra? Like, I mean, what are you talking about? Obviously. Obviously.
but now let's look at those that are in relationships in different countries, but you're afraid that the person is doing things where they are.
That's a strong possibility. I mean,
Is
what are
this
you going
something
to
you
say?
have to accept in a long distance relationship?
Oh no, you don't have to accept it, because in any trusting and loving relationship, you're hoping that the person, there's trust. If you can't trust somebody in Saskatoon, you can't trust them in Okainshi, you can't trust them in Japan, then that means you can't trust them when they're next to you. Somebody who's untrustworthy is untrustworthy on Mars, in the ocean, at La Boma, anywhere and everywhere. But I do think, again, what would maybe push people who are in long distance relationships into the arms of others is the loneliness and, not having that maybe physical outlet. We're not kids here, right? We're all grown.
Yeah.
And after a certain time, it's a physiological need. What's that R. Kelly song? And I think he should remain in jail. But Mama is telling me, then
Mama is saying
yes,
yes,
but my body, you feel me? My body
is telling me.
Yeah, and so R. Kelly should be in jail. I don't care about that man. But we digress. You know what I'm saying? So I think the physiological need might cause some small hindrance here and there. It's only normal. We're all human beings. And that's something that I was definitely contending with in my long distance relationship. But the fact that I wanted to be with this person was enough to not break the trust as much as I could. That was what I was trying to do.
Now let me come to you, Miss Judy. This is a situation where I know we're together, but I'm afraid that going into a certain environment will leave you prone to temptation. Is he unreasonable to ask her to stay in her country?
Sorry, I think it's not unreasonable to think whatever he's thinking, but it's unreasonable for him to think that she's supposed to stay there.
Hey,
Of course,
is it?
I'm in a relationship with you, not in prison.
Well,
I'm
true.
allowed to make my own decision. I'm allowed to have a little bit of space and fun. I think what we learn in relationship is trust.
Okay.
If you don't trust the person and love the person enough, I don't see why you are there. It's all about trust, especially if it's long distance relationship. Once you feel like, okay, I have to be trailing the person is doing this, that breaks the trust. That
Okay.
breaks the relationship.
Okay.
Immediately you feel like, oh, Helen is doing whatever she wants.
Yeah.
Kojo is doing whatever. That's where the fight starts. The person is going out, you are calling to complain. Now it becomes a nagging relationship. You're always complaining about the other person. Don't do this, don't do that. We are all mature people, as you said. I can make my own decision. If I feel like I want to be with you and I really don't want to do anything naughty, the love that I have for you would prevent me from doing anything. If I feel I'm not that strong enough, obviously I'll play around. And I feel like if I don't love you so much, or I don't see a future with you, I'll do whatever I want. So it's there. But I think once you're in a long distance relationship, all it takes is for you to trust the person and communicate constantly. That's how you make it work.
Okay. Well, have you dealt with long distance relationship before? How did you deal with it? Let us know. We'll open up the phone line shortly and also get your views on that. And how have you been able to navigate in a long distance relationship? But how do you know someone is cheating on you in a long distance relationship?
How will you know? Hey, dear.
How
How are you going to know? I mean, you might find that maybe some of the talk time is reduced, or if they're pulling away from you emotionally, that one, you don't even need to be in close proximity to that person. Their tone will change. You can feel it. But if they want to hide it from you, it's much easier in a long distance relationship. But even then, when I was getting cheated on in my long distance relationship, the fella went round. Yeah, all the way from Canada to New York to Accra back to
Wow.
London. Yeah. Fella will find you, especially if it's a close-knit friendship group. But I mean, how will you know? How will you know? You're not going to know.
Are there certain environments that make you susceptible to cheating? And I'll explain. So we've seen, and I don't know if you've ever followed, there's this one called Oloni. Oloni on Twitter. Who has, she's this Twitter, like sex therapist type of thing who's on social media. And one thing she does is try and sample people, especially after Dirty December. And she had this Twitter thread, or she does Twitter threads where people jump on and then send anonymous messages. So one anonymous message or thread was about girls who did things or guys who did things during Dirty December.
Like things like what?
As in things with other people in Dirty December.
Wait, so there was a thread. Did it have their names and their pictures?
No,
or
so
what?
it's anonymous. So she does, ladies, can we have some fun? Then she will put a link, one of those send it
Okay,
links.
true. Then it's like, what did you get up to
so
in
what did you get up
December?
to in Dirty December?
Okay.
Then there was this whole conversation
Oh my goodness.
on social media amongst the London girls.
I was about to say, it would be
Amongst
the
the London girls, the London girlies, about things they were up to in Ghana
Kaish.
during Dirty December. Some people attended concerts, met up with people who would just be like, who smile at them the nice way. They see them, they like how they smell. And before the end of the evening, they were in the car parks doing extracurricular activities.
Like what? Break it
Like a
down.
lot of extracurricular
Like
activities. Maybe the children are listening, but you know, a lot of
When
a lot
they
of
talking,
hands and movements
Oh my
and
goodness.
clothes were
So
rustled
dance
around.
choreography.
Yes, they were dancing with each other.
Dirty dancing.
Sometimes with very little clothing.
Oh my goodness.
Sometimes they use different parts of their bodies.
Oh my
I know it was very interesting. So a lot of the girls were confessing under the cover of anonymity about the things they were up to, including hooking up with people in the car parks of the clubs, hooking up with people at concerts. Some of them attended even small. You see, there were some festivals that were out of town.
Please, I don't know about
There were certain out of town
I beg you.
festivals.
London girl.
Certain out of town Ghanaian events. Some of them, in fact, are even happening in this
Hey,
season.
you know inside though.
All white party.
Thank you. So people will come to all white party. They've come single, but because we placed them on a table, they will now go home double.
Wow.
Yes. Or they'll say, you know what? Thank you. Or they'll say, you know what? La Palma is a beautiful place.
Hey.
Let's book a room.
Wow.
And things went down.
Wow.
And then in the morning, they just clean mouth and then move on with life.
Okay.
So after these concessions, it sort of painted a different picture, a lot of to the gentlemen on social media, that their girls that they were bidding goodbye to come to Ghana were not necessarily coming in innocently and not coming back without some
Well,
fun.
and I mean, it goes both ways. The girls
Yes.
are bidding
Yes,
their men
yes,
goodbye,
yes.
and
the men are coming to Ghana
they're
and
having
doing all kinds
also
of things.
a very dirty December.
The men are literally hooking up with girls, or have been chatting to girls before they even come to Ghana. So some of them,
They have their Christmas
they
meets lined up.
you know it. So their first initial
Some of it's
meeting,
import and export.
they've been talking
Industrialization and when you value
been-
addition chain.
Thank
That's
you.
it. Value
They've been
addition
working
chain.
out those numbers,
Import and export.
and then getting that conversation going. So by the time they are ready to strike, they've already arrived in Ghana,
Okay,
and then it sort of
okay.
becomes this very nice.
Yeah,
feeling.
wo fufu ni kakra.
So
Akaka crazy.
exactly, my
My
sister. God
mre.
bless you. God bless you for
Aha.
that. So that is a lot of the situations that were going on. Now, is this period not a big enabler of long distance people just getting up to no good?
I think the person that is going to come for Dirty December and do you dirty will do you dirty again in Japan,
Exactly.
on Mars,
Uh-huh.
on Pluto,
Ah,
under the sea, anywhere. I really think. But I mean, it's like you can't discount that kind of holiday vibe or spirit can overtake you.
is this something that must always happen? That's
I
always
don't
happens?
think so. I think many people also come to Dirty December and have a brilliant time with friends and family with no blemishes.
That's
I
true.
mean, I don't think that is the norm that everybody's going to come. And if they are, romantically intertwined elsewhere, they'll forget about their lovers. There are people who are like that. When they're on a holiday, they say, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So maybe they go with that mindset. But there are many others who are disciplined and they want to have a good time. The people who go on holiday, I'm going to have a Dirty December. The whole holiday, they are calling their boyfriend. Have you ever been on holiday with a girl like that? We're all here to have fun. Girls'
I'm
holiday.
always like that.
And then the whole holiday
I'll
is crying.
FaceTime, man.
I want to go home to my boyfriend and now FaceTime. And it's like, hello, lady. We're here to have fun. Come on,
Party.
Where's the party? Put that phone away. So you have those who are also devoted to their lovers and their
Yeah.
partners, and they
Yeah.
see a future. And so they're not going to be looking left or right. As for Dirty December, it's how you play your cards.
True,
Yeah.
true. Okay. All right. Well, that's interesting to see. Of course. I think, but should we open up phone lines? Or should we get into another story?
Let's get into another story, actually. Let's bring it all on the table.
Yeah.
In your company, here with you is where I'd rather be. Give you the best of me like it's supposed to be.
Well, don't be selfish. Buy them a ticket to the 3FMOY party. Do that. Now, getting into our second story for today, and it's coming in from a lady. She says, hello, ladies.
Hello.
So, my boyfriend, and I'm really happy about this, has officially qualified to go and do his master's abroad. I'm excited about the prospects for him and really excited that he's going to get on to bigger and better prospects with the educational qualifications he's about to attain. However, I'm afraid for our relationship. I love him so much and I honestly see myself marrying him. However, I'm afraid that the distance in between will cause a rift and end up losing the one I love. A lot of things have gone to my head. Should I prevent him from going? Should I hire his passport like something I've heard before? Or should I just allow him go and better himself and then hope for the best? Am I unreasonable to be afraid that my relationship will end if he relocates? Long distance, everyone says is hard. Is it possible for us to be able to make it work? As of now, he has no plans to make me join him, even though he could have worked on it. Should I be apprehensive that even though the opportunity was presented to him, he didn't work on bringing me along with him? And most importantly, do you think our relationship will or can last? Gang. Ladies.
She should fast and pray.
Hey,
What I
Miss
really
Julie.
want to say is, Charlie, forget about it.
Oh,
I agree.
But I'm trying to be positive because
going.
sometimes it works.
Uh-huh.
But it's not 50-50.
Okay.
It is 30-70. The possibility of him coming back and you even waiting for him.
Yeah.
It's also another thing. She should fast and both of them should fast and pray that he would have the strength to hold on.
He didn't make a, because you know some of them have dependents that they can bring. So if he didn't work on bringing her as a
That
dependent,
is where the fasting thing
should that be a red flag in that essence?
I would. Upon initially hearing that, you think, beg your pardon, that maybe she should be, but relocating to a new place can be difficult if you've only lived in that particular place your whole life. It's not easy to up and leave your friends and your. So maybe he's thinking, let me go and find my feet, before I even think about bringing someone else in there. Or maybe he's also heard that Charlie, there's better meat out there. So
That is the thing.
if he or Prina said, he gets you there, I'm blocking the chances. So I mean, again, somebody who is going to one day disappoint you, will disappoint you to do their masters in Nima, they do their masters in Makaranta, they do their masters in Jupiter, they do their masters. Also, I'm trying to say, somebody who's going to do shaky leg, they are just waiting they will do you shaky leg. So maybe better to, bulldoze your way through. And if you see saying fat, that's your answer. But I mean, it would pain me for this lady if she stuck steadfast by him and he just discards her whilst he pursues his dreams. But I would say that you can, by all means, you love him, he says he loves you, carry on. As soon as you see the red flags, and I'll tell you, emotionally, you can tell when somebody's pulling away from you.
Yes, you can.
If it's no longer a thing where you can see this person has both of you in their mind for the future, because you'll be able to tell, when are you coming back? Can you work on it? When will I be able to see you? Do you still want to marry me? Do you still want to? All these questions you keep asking. And when you feel that slight pull, advise yourself.
Some guys are also good pretenders.
That's the thing. They'll drag you along
years.
as insurance. So you have to shine your eye. And I mean, this is, we live in a global village. Maybe he's studying somewhere. Go and look at their website. Any black girl you see there, go and copy her email and then email. Maybe on free Ghana, maybe from Kenya. And then you email her and you contact. Listen, these days we have investigative forensics. So don't be shy. You have one friend who knows how to do those things. Contact her and get her services. No, any Googles. What they call Googles. Monitoring spirits. Googles.
Figure it out.
Don't figure it out, my wife. Don't be shy, crab. Be asking. Because honestly, you have to do your Googles. Sometimes we have international Googles.
Yes.
Yeah, so don't be shy. Do your Googles.
How do you deal with jealousy? Mr. E says, baby, I'm jealous. How do you deal with jealousy in long distance? Especially because at this point, I'm jealous. I think that there's something going on. But you, maybe the other person, really knows that there's nothing going on.
Or maybe even take it a step further. Your other half has gone abroad, let's say to the US, to go and pursue some work dream. And you see he keeps sending pictures of what's going on at his new place of work. And there's a beautiful girl that is always... who's always in his company. All of a sudden they are joking that, hey, Charlie, this is my work wife. Oh
my goodness. So how do you deal with it? How?
Something like that for
you
me
guard
would send
guard
me
your
over
heart
there.
or what?
It's
How
just guarding your
how
heart.
do you guard your heart?
If you go and get a work husband.
Oh, wow.
It's all
Then
about
get
trust,
pop.
Katuka. Oh my goodness. Well, you tell us, how do you deal with being in a long distance relationship? And most importantly, how do you deal with jealousy in it? If the other person feels that there's something untoward happening in the relationship, how do you deal with it? Please give us a call, 0559-242-717. We have two interesting stories. A gentleman who is afraid that his girlfriend coming to Ghana means instant Dirty December hype. instant dirty December grabbings, she might not come back to him without maybe sowing some wild seeds somewhere in this town, specifically in Ghana. Another lady who is having her significant other relocate out of Ghana and go to school, and she's afraid that by him moving out of the jurisdiction, she will lose him completely, because long distance relationships are harder than usual. Give us a call. Have you ever dealt with a long distance relationship? How did you make it work? Did it be successful? Some of us have been burnt by it, so we said no to long distance relationship. What about you? 0559 242 717 and 0559 242 717. Hello.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Nana.
Hope
Yeah.
you're fantastic. Have you ever had a long distance relationship?
Well, I'm still having a long distance relationship.
You are still having. Wow. How are you making it work?
Some good hard work, you know.
Such as,
It's
give us
a
the
lot
tips.
of
Give us the
hard
tips. Give us the tips and tricks.
You talk about trust. You talk about sometimes the want. You know, they say now there's gadgets. You know, you see each other. You see when reality sets in, these things, you realize that this gadget is not enough. You want more than just seeing the person's face.
Right.
You understand?
Yes, of course.
But it takes hard work. We are all in Ghana here, but there's a different region. I'm not saying a different region. I said those are crazy, so you can understand.
Yeah, it can
But
be understandable.
My advice is simple. I wouldn't say I'm discouraging anybody. You know, the first question is how well you know yourself. Because if you know yourself, that's when you can tell whether you can handle a long distance relationship or not. Because it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
No. It's not for everybody. If it's not for you, you try it out. You will have to get broken on the middle of the road. You understand?
Absolutely.
So, Charlie, when you know, I'll ask, how well do you know yourself? Know yourself? Are you someone that you think can handle a long distance relationship? And it's like a gamble. It's like you say, you don't know what your partner is doing over there. It's very possible that the person is messing up, or it's very possible that he's being truthful. You understand? So you just gamble and hope for the best and do what you have to do. But it takes a lot of hard work. That's I won't leave it out.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you.
But yeah, everybody should do what works for them.
Everybody should do what works for them.
If it's not for you, Charlie, just let it go.
Simple,
If it's for
Pepe.
you, then try it. Give it a try. Charlie, it's human being too. Nipa never do yamo.
Nipa. Oh, Charlie.
What I say? The Nipa no up there on that over. You do right by you.
He
You
will.
do right
He
by
will.
you.
He will.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's not ben or ben. And the drama are right by
And
you.
the young
So
part.
Charlie, let's just hope that we get good people.
Absolutely. We hope to see you at the all white party, you, Nana.
Let's see. This is 30 season.
Was it?
It's kind of my business is sort of the type that.
Oh, Nana,
we don't really have-
make time. Enjoyment and enjoy life small. Not all about work.
Let's see if I can import her. If I import her, it's possible. Yeah.
Importation is allowed. All right, thank you for
Good
calling.
night,
Okay, Nana says do what works for you, but it's a lot of hard work. You don't agree?
Why
Helen.
should it be hard work?
Relationship.
All relationships are hard.
Oh,
hard
goodness
work.
me. Like, can we move away from that? I mean, relationships can be tasking in parts, but like,
Yeah.
there's a whole thing about it's hard work. It's a manual labor. Oh my God. Are you here to enjoy yourself, get to do something? It's so hard work. That's what they've
hard,
sold
it's
us.
stressful,
So
my
it's
God.
stressful. No.
No.
There are moments in a relationship that will be tasking
Yeah.
for sure. But
Yeah.
this idea that we're gonna fight for days, it's a war. Hey,
It's a war.
Sambini,
It's
it's
a
so hard.
war.
You should get them, but I didn't come here to suffer in your force. Why? In your force.
Seriously, I don't think relationships should be work around for. Like it's supposed to be that space that I will relax and be pampered and all. And,
Now I have to be checking your snap location. Whereabouts? Hey, we're free, garage. Hey, we're Drew Bloom. There, you know, say the 30 December, and then when your Pascal, she's gone. She's gone. She's gone.
This message coming in says, please keep me a real team. Allow us to be dirty in December. It comes once in 12 months.
No.
We beg, don't spoil the market for us. We will spoil it. Hello?
Hi.
Yes, sir. What's the name and where are you calling from?
So, Nana, I wanted to just make a conversation with the hard work rate.
Uh-huh.
Like I said,
Yeah.
our work session is quite crazy.
Uh-huh.
So you see, right now, I'm somewhere else. I'm working. You know, she's free. We can talk. The
Wow.
time when me, I have to sleep, you know.
That's when she wants to talk.
We are all in Ghana here.
Oh, Charlie.
And it got to a point in time whereby we were like, okay, you know that I said this, so let me leave this. When we realized that we can go a whole week, and we don't even okay. You understand? So now we've gotten to the point where Charlie, if they say Bekasa, oh, they are all that crowd free, and let's see what we can do. Then maybe 1, 2, 3 minutes, then we'll leave you to go to bed. Some of these things, you see, it's not easy. It's not easy.
But it's very easy. Go be. Thank you for calling. In fact, you know that the solution I have, bring her to the all white party. Nana, bring her to the all white party. The two of you will be there at the same time, in the same. You are both awake at the same time, and then you can just jam. If you're wondering what we're talking about, the 3FM all white party is on the 28th of December. The La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. We're inviting you to be a part of it. Simply call 0531 100 927. That's 0531 100 927. And the best part about it, for just 500 Ghana Cedis per person, you can get food, drinks, watch Stonebwoy, Manifest, Akwabwa, KK Fosu, and that special artist I'm going to be announcing very shortly right here on the show. Now coming back into the studio with our ladies. No, right now on our Facebook page you could see the price list for the 3FM All White Party. The bronze is 500 per person. It comes with food and drinks, as well as the silver for 800, gold for 916, diamond for 1,000, and platinum for 1,250. So call 0531 100 927. That's 0531 100 927 right now to be a part of it. But let's get back into the conversation. We have about 8 minutes to go. You can call us now if you want to be a part of it. 0559 242 717 or 0556 910154. Now, Miss Judy, I asked Helen about dealing with jealousy. How would you deal with jealousy in a long distance relationship?
It's all about trusting the person. No matter what you do,
Easier said than done. Easier said than
whether
done.
you like it or not, you feel jealous. You just have to manage yourself. Because are you going to nag or you're going to disturb the person, which would rather turn into fight or discomfort for both of you? It's all about managing yourself. You know he's not here. You decided to be in a long distance relationship, so manage yourself. Simple.
Simple, but not so simple. What are the top tips you would give someone dealing in a being?
You cheat me, I cheat you. Man, no go
Today,
back.
Helen is like the worst.
She's so out of it.
That's the advice I'll give you. Cheat me, I cheat you. Man, no go back. Step on the dance floor.
Man, no go back.
Yeah, so before they do it, you do it to them. That's my
Hey.
advice.
Yeah, okay.
Why do you think they are doing it, but they are not?
I mean, I say that in jest, but honestly, I think with long distance relationships, I don't think it's for the weak, and I don't think it's for those who are not mature enough to be, especially when you're young. I mean, you know, be with that person, get to know them. Long distance, again, is for those who have a plan. Maybe it's only for a year that this person is stationed somewhere. You know, you can deal with it. It's not for the faint of heart, though. I get super, super jealous. You start sending me pictures of, you know, your co-workers, and that one in particular who's always like next to you in the pictures, and you're telling me, oh, this person has invited me for a day. Oh,
But
Charlie.
wait, not to cut you, but long distance marriages are good. Like they are nice.
I don't understand long distance
Wait.
marriage. Oh.
Not those ones that you don't see each other for years.
Okay.
But let's say months or 6 months.
Okay.
Like when you meet, it's fire.
What is fire? Please break it down.
It is fire.
What is fire? How?
What are we lighting up? Tell us.
Salsa dance.
Oh, wait, salsa dance here. So it's like you grab one, and then you just
The other grab
spread
you
it
were
in and
describing
just
earlier.
okay. Oh, okay.
I mean, like for those who again are serious about this relationship or being in that particular relationship, I guess also on both ends you have to really reassure each other and constantly remind your partner like there's nobody else. So maybe avoid things that you know would rub them up the wrong way. Like me, for example, don't be showing me pictures of you and your co-workers and this your one beautiful work wife or whatever. Be more considerate. Things that you would take for granted if you were close to them because they know all your friends and whatever else. You can't take for granted in a long distance relationship. And again, if there's a goal, we're trying to build something here, then that should be a paramount concern, making sure your partner is comfortable and they're confident that wherever you are, like again, Pluto, wherever, some people live right under their spouses, their partners' noses, and still.
We have this mutual friend who has she's in a long distance relationship. Trustworthy. She's actually a decent girl trying to, and the guy is constantly nagging. Like, she closes from work, gets home. When she's driving, the guy is on call with her. Like
He wants to see.
Wow. She gets home. She's bathing. He's on video.
Hey!
If the line goes off, trouble.
Oh my God!
Where did you go? Who came to the house?
What?
Like she's always
If
grounded.
he had a chance, he probably puts cameras in her home, I'm sure.
My
She dozes
goodness.
off. The next morning, there's a whole message. Like,
How? Why did you?
Why did you sleep? Where were
did
you?
go out?
Who came there? Why didn't you call me to check out? Like,
Excuse?
Say
you
what?
can
What?
imagine.
That's too much.
My goodness.
Like warfare. 24 hours.
Hey.
If he calls and you don't pick, trouble.
Has she done something that has maybe made him insecure to
Not
think that
no.
she might stray? He's just making sure.
And just making sure.
Because he can.
Hey. So what if she gives somebody a lift or
And their trouble.
Who's that in your car?
What-
what if
Why
she wants
you
one of her
want
co-workers to come and wash her
embarrass
hair in the shower?
Where you found it? Hey, the co-worker come and what?
Hey.
Will come and do what?
Oh, maybe you needed a volunteer to wash your hair. Your co-worker, maybe John. He said, "Oh, let me help you. Come and wash your hair."
Wow, amazing.
Then you have to be on FaceTime or WhatsApp or come on.
Their free video pound.
Why yada. And then maybe you have some co-workers who help you dress up as well. You
Oh,
know.
maybe you broke your arm.
So they
You
to-
have two close friends at work. Amma and Kofi.
They
Amma
come and
lost
help
her
you.
that day and now
So
she
you
can't
have to-
attend to. Now Kofi's the only person who can come and help you with your cast. You broke your arm and leg. He has to
Yes.
bathe you and everything. And then what?
Yes.
Then what?
And make it.
It
make
happens. It happens.
I feel you.
Maybe you're not working in. You're working in
Yes.
Accra. Your parents and family live in Accra. It happens.
Before
Baby esibida. Insimida. Baby esibida.
I'm at the loss. I'm at a loss for words. But yeah, we're slowly bringing it to an end. But I see. Oh, what we are calling at this time?
Oh, let's take it. We can fix it one
Hello.
call.
Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry.
See,
I'm
his
sorry,
long
I'm
distance
sorry.
girlfriend called him. He has to hang up fast.
But yes, let's get into what I've been looking forward to. I mean, at this point, we can start wrapping up the show.
Absolutely.
We will bring you a very nice wrap up version of the show. Yeah. In 2024. We will wrap up the show nicely in 2024.
we are wrapping up.
No, but what are you looking forward to the most to wrap up the year?
3FM All White Party on the 28th. Looking forward to that and seeing all our supporters. And just also seeing out the rest of the year with a lot of peace and rest. It's been stressful.
It
so
has. What are
some
your
good
Christmas
rest.
Day plans?
Eat some breakfast with my parents. And
Oh, they're coming in town.
they're in town, yeah.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Yeah, I suppose. Chill with the oldies, kakra. And then me, Christmas Day, I go gallivanting. So
I like-
yeah, I'll be gallivanting.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'll be eating assaulted
Uh-huh.
all day.
All day, every
Assaulted
day.
here and there. Yeah.
What are your big Christmas plans, Mishide?
Seriously, I have none.
On Christmas Day, you just sleep.
I'm shocked. I have none.
Food and sleep.
Wow.
All I want to do at this point is just sleep.
I feel you.
My Christmas plans, I'm gonna spend it with my sisters. So we have
nice.
a Christmas Day tradition we started a few years ago where we all
Okay.
go to one sister's house
Okay.
and just get really drunk with champagne and then just plaster ourselves.
Oh, nice.
So I'm never productive after 7 p.m. on Christmas Day.
Honestly, I'm really
I'm so
looking
drunk.
forward to
Of
family
course,
Like
time.
I am.
Yeah,
I'm good.
same.
We
I
all
am,
join
yeah. Well, yeah, you invited. You invited to come over, and then we'll
Yeah.
it's always lit.
I mean,
It's always
same.
lit.
I'll be drinking mimosas from about 8 a.m.
Wow, I was gonna start mine at 1.
At 1
8?
p.m. Anyway,
That's-
maybe I'm not serious about your mimosa alcohol journey.
No,
That's up to you.
I'm going straight. No, there's no orange juice.
There's no okay,
I'm not
so
chasing
mimosas will
anything.
soften the blow.
Yes,
Are you
a lot,
getting me?
a lot. A
So
lot.
I'll be in the
Ladies are
same
alcoholics.
boat.
Yeah.
It's been a hard year.
It
Why?
has been a very hard year. But yeah, we will be drinking a lot more of some exciting cocktails. We'll be having some amazing grills, food dinner buffet, and all the communities. On the 28th of December, ladies and gentlemen, who's joining us on the bill? Who's joining us on the bill? It's him.
Misunderstand me or not me, I'm okay. I'm okay. And if you think I'm wrong or not, long as it's
Yes, it's King Promise. Woo! Yes, King Promise has joined the all-white party.
Amazing.
And on the 28th, he's going to be giving us the Terminator moves. And I have to perfect it. So it's ooh, ah.
Hold
Hold on. Okay. Una,
Oh, call me later. Call me later. Call me later.
So if you want to be partying with
remix.
King Promise, with Stonebwoy, with Manifest, with Aqua War, KK for Sue, most importantly with us, obviously. The team, should we match how we're gonna? No, we're all gonna be matching in white, but we need to have a distinct way where people know this is us from Keeping It Real.
They'll know.
Don't know.
Come up to the Keeping It Real crew. They know.
Yeah.
They know.
They know
They
who
know.
we
They
are.
know.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, guys. I beg pardon.
Sorry for less.
sorry for less. So I know you guys know us, so we're gonna be rocking with you. So please make sure you come through to the La Palma Royal Beach Hotel. King Promise is gonna be on the bill, and he'll be letting us terminate 2023 in the best way possible. My name is AJ Akwako Sapo, and I was joined with.
Helen Apia Ampa for Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Woo woo!
You've been amazing all year. Well
You guys
done
have
to
been
you.
amazing.
Come
yes.
for your present
Miss
at the all-white
Jude.
party.
Yeah. So Merry Christmas to your fans.
Me that I'll be sleeping. Merry Christmas to you.
Oh my God!
But we'll be joining
welcome home.
AJ at the wine.
Yes, champagne
party.
party. Yeah. It's gonna be good. But it's been great, guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Happy
Christmas.
New Year.